always want to do the right thing. Everyone calls me Sweet. My name is Sweet, but my real name is Christoph. And this is the mother of my daughter. Her name is Regina.
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
We get together off and on. She does her thing, I do my thing. I've been homeless off and on since 1992. The times that I'm not homeless, I suppose, is when I go to prison. I go to prison a lot. My choice of drug happens to be crack cocaine, and wow, when I use that, it's like all responsibility flies out the window. Temptation lurks just around the corner. I committed a strong-arm robbery on Christmas morning. It's an abnormal way of living, I would think. I needed some more crack.
Crumble the herb roller, split, about to make your brain split.
To me, it's normal. So I went into a convenience store early Christmas morning with my finger in my pocket. It's funny when you think about it now, you know. I got away with it. I needed some more money. The store clerk, he had a pretty good description of the car, my car, the getaway car. Finally, I had to drive it. The sheriff, I guess that was called upon the scene at the time of the robbery, remembered the description of the car and so forth, and pulled me over. Lost my home, went to jail. I've been going back and forth to San Quentin for the past 10 years. Back and forth, you know. My thing was, once I got out, I wouldn't report. I didn't report to my parole officer. So they put a warrant out for me, parolee at large. So I wasn't actually really committing any new crimes. I was just not following the rules of parole as far as reporting on a timely basis. San Francisco is a very liberal city. It's a very liberal county, probably the most liberal county in the entire country. I decided to stay here. And I suppose that's why there are so many homeless people in San Francisco. This is my viewpoint of it. It sells a newspaper. It's a publication called Street Sheet. It's a homeless newspaper. That's what I do to supplement my income. I'm also on general assistance, which I've just recently been able to get on because I'm no longer on parole, and normally I'm a fleeing felon. When you're a fleeing felon and you're in the computer as such, then you're not eligible for any benefits. But now that I'm no longer on parole, it's you know, I've been able to get foods, times where not a morsel of food. I've gone 3 days with not a nibble of anything, you know, and it's just non-stop. Mission, I was on a mission, non-stop, chasing that high, chasing that crack.
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
Every week or every payday, I think that I can do it on my own, and I can't. I can't. I get the check in my hand, I cash it, I have $200-some odd at my disposal, and I cannot do the right thing with it. My daughter, she went into CPS, Child Protective Services. And,
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
So, we haven't seen our daughter. I haven't seen her in a year and a half. I don't know how long it's been.
Crumble the herb, roll a split, about to make your brain split.
That frustrates me a lot. I tend to get a little depressed about that.
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
It's my first baby. Should be 3 years old in January.
Crumble the herb, roll a split, about to make your brain split.
We haven't seen her in a year and a half, you know. We lost our parental rights. I took it all the way to trial.
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
And most likely I lost that also.
Crumble the herb, roll a split, about to make your brain split.
I have no responsibilities. I have to answer to no one.
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
You know, I can do whatever I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it.
Crumble the herb, roll a split, about to make your brain split.
Pretty much only two things that happen to people if they continue to live this type of lifestyle.
40 ounces of the liquor, 16 in the clip.
You're either going to end up in the hospital or you'll end up in prison or jail.
Crumble the herb, roll a split, about to make your brain split.
Or you die. I'm a little disappointed with myself. With me being addicted, it's so non-stop. Chasing that high. Chasing that crack. You're around a lot of people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, you know. It's hard to get away from it. Even though I may decide that today I don't want to get high, there's always temptation around the next corner. I always want to do the right thing. It's hard to get away